pate and connect ec2 hyphen user at ssh auth credential jk. So this is connected. अभी पता चलेगा क्या डिफरेंस है. So Jenkins installation purpose, I am going to use up to Jenkins version vi j.sh I right click sh j.sh. फ्री स्टाइल में क्या होता है, तुम एक एक करके सब सिलेक्ट करते हो, कुछ कमांड देते हो, है ना. अभी टेस्टिंग एनवायरनमेंट में सब कुछ ओके हो गया. अभी तुम सेम चीज़ कर रहे हो प्री प्रोडक्शन के लिए, प्रोडक्शन के लिए. वहाँ जाके जब तुम कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कर रहे हो, कुछ एक मिस्टेक कर दिया, कुछ एक स्टेप भूल गया या कमांड स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक हो गया, तो चलेगा? वो नहीं चलेगा. लेकिन जब तुम टेस्ट कर रहे हो, यहाँ पर तुमने वो सब सिलेक्ट ऐसे नहीं किया, एक कोड में लिखा है, ठीक है. इसी कोड सक्सेसफुल हो गया. इसी कोड को अगर कॉपी करके प्रोडक्शन में चलाओगे तो 100% चलेगा, है ना. तो डिक्लेरेटिव वही है. डिक्लेरेटिव मतलब कोड लिख कर. इसमें वो ऑप्शन ऐसे नहीं आएगा कि एक एक करके ऑप्शन तुम चूज कर रहे हो. ये कोड लिख कर होता है. कोड होता है ग्रूवी में. ग्रूवी एक कोडिंग का लैंग्वेज होता है, ग्रूवी में होता है. लेकिन हमें कोड सीखना भी नहीं है, करना भी नहीं है. ग्रूवी वहाँ से कर देगा उसको. अभी मैं एक सिंपल सा दिखा रहा हूँ, उसे देखो कि समझो तो पता चलेगा. इंस्टॉलेशन ओवर, नाउ कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. ये आपका की है, मतलब पासवर्ड है. देखो, ये है डिक्लेरेटिव पाइपलाइन का कोडिंग. इसका थोड़ा डिटेल्स बताएंगे, पहले इसको समझ लो. पाइपलाइन, CICD क्या है? CICD तो पाइपलाइन ही है ना. तो यहाँ भी पाइपलाइन. एजेंट एनी मतलब अगर कुछ एजेंट चाहिए, इफ एनी एजेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड, ऑटोमेटिकली इट इज गोइंग टू मैनेज. ओके, एजेंट मीन्स एनी plugins or any agent. Now stages, what are the jobs? you just think about Docker related your projects. You are going to pull the code, or GitHub is going to push the code. Fine. Next stage is build the image. Next stage, push the image. Next stage, deploy the image to container. So ये pipeline starting bracket, ये ending bracket. ठीक है. दूसरा एक डॉक्यूमेंट है, मैं दिखाता हूँ, उसमें मैंने कलर करके दिखाया. Stages, this is one bracket start and this is ending bracket. Within this stages, different stage. This stage, the code related, bracket start, bracket end, and steps, bracket start, bracket end. Within this, multiple steps also possible. Okay. So we have to write actual code, the code which is going to pull or push the code, actual code, the code which is going to build the image. But here I didn't use actual code, I just use echo pulling the code, echo build the image, echo push the image. So it is going to just echo means print. So it is going to push print one by one this message. That means if I run this pipeline, it is going to show you this 4 message. Now we have to add how to pull or push that code here after this echo. First I am going to execute this one, it is successful. So I understand what is this. Now I have to write proper code here. Okay, actual code I have to write here. So what is the actual code? Declarative pipeline 1. Check it, the actual code. In our first phase, I just use stages, first stage, only this line, right? Now I am going to write actual code, that is git URL, HTTP, GitHub address, branch main or master. That is enough. If you mention this one, then it is going to pull it. Okay, it is going to pull it from that GitHub, that repository, my account. Then I mention my repo.git from branch, which branch? Main branch. Or you can mention next command also, git branch main comma URL, complete URL. Or another option is there, git https complete GitHub. Fine. So any branch is possible. I didn't mention any branch, so any branch. So these are the different way we have to write, and then it is going to pull it. Okay, build purpose, what should I do? Build purpose, in first code I show only this one, that is, it is just going to print it. I confirm yes, this stage is going to execute. Then actual command is, okay, this is just for display purpose, but this is actual command, sh docker build -t my account details dot. So my Jenkins is going to execute this command with the help of shell. Okay, with the help of shell. -t, that is tag name. Directly I am going to use my account, my repo latest. Okay, sorry, not repo, my image, directly image. Or this is one more options, docker build using build number. Yesterday I discussed build ID, build name, build number, that is Jenkins files, Jenkins variables. So using any command you have to build. After build, what is my requirement? I am going to push. Okay, so pushing purpose, retag already over, because directly I use this one, so retag is not required. When I create the image, directly I use my account, my image name. Now if retag is required, you can retag it here, docker tag. Otherwise echo this one, that is password, docker login. Using this command I am going to log in to my Docker hub. This credential I am passing in different way. This portion I will send one video, you please check it. That is Docker Hub credential password. This password I am passing to second command, where I am going to log in docker login -u docker credential user and hyphen password -std in standard input from here. So I am passing, I didn't write directly docker login -u username and password openly. I just use one another method where password is hide, that is in using secret. That is also one part of Jenkins. So different commands now we have to write here. Then only this push image to Docker Hub is possible. Pushing purpose, what is the required? Direct command push, but it is not going to push directly because before that we have to log in. So this is the login options and this is the push option. Then I am going to execute docker run -d detach mode, port number and my image details. Okay. So this is declarative pipeline. So let's check it. First we are going to try to execute this one. So let's check it. What is the status? Yes, it is over. So Jenkins password capital W welcome 123 at capital W welcome 123 at name, email address and save and continue. So I am inside of Jenkins. Now you have to complete few options, that is manage Jenkins. From here plugins and system, Jenkins machine, Ansible machine, these are most common. But when I am going to create the item, check it, this place is important. When I am create the item CICD to DEC, that is CICD to declarative method. So this time I am not going to use freestyle project, I am going to use pipeline. Okay, just choose the pipeline, click OK, and here we have to choose few options. I am sending the documentation, but main option is pipeline script. Okay, this pipeline script. So if I copy this, first try to understand this portion. If I copy it and paste it here, okay, and apply, save. अप्लाई करके सेव करते हैं, सेव करके अप्लाई नहीं करते. अप्लाई मतलब क्या हुआ बोलो? अप्लाई मतलब क्या, ये रन करेगा? जब अप्लाई करते हैं ये जो कोड है, मतलब जैसे कंट्रोल एस करते हैं ना, कंट्रोल एस में क्या होता है? सेव होता है और वहीं रुकता है. ठीक है, वो अप्लाई मतलब वो होता है कंट्रोल एस, और तुम अगर सेव करके निकल जाओगे वो होता है सेव. देखो निकल आया वो. नाउ इफ आई बिल्ड इट, if I click here console output, I didn't created anything. Check it, it is showing some issues. Groovy, this is actual code. I didn't set anything na, I didn't set the GitHub details and others. So it is asking this stage does not have block line 10 column line 10 column 10 some failed, but it is going to show you all are going to execute properly. So why it is failed? Because I didn't set anything. If I back to this CICD 2 and configure, here I have to choose GitHub hook trigger SCM, GitHub projects, the URL here. Okay, so Jenkins is going to, and there was no webhook and nothing. So my code is going to show that when it is contact to this GitHub and GitHub, it is showing error. So if you complete everything, that is the plugins, SSH passwordless, and then webhook and others, then you try it, then it is going to show you the proper result. Fine, one video is there, I will send that video. So check it. And this is just I am going to show you where we have to write it. So back to dashboard. I am going to show you new item, CICD and pipeline and OK. So it is created. Comes to this point. In this point, try sample. Some options are there. Now you have no idea how to write this. You have no idea how to write this one, this line or this line. Okay, you don't know syntax. Then what to do? Then we are going to use here pipeline syntax. Okay, inside of pipeline syntax, sample steps, we have to choose here git and git repository. Suppose https Manav Nandi for DO. So here I am going to use slash my repository. Suppose my repo slash, we have to mention na git git dot something na. Whenever you mention it, you have to mention everything. It is not correct, and you have to mention the branch and others. Okay, after that generate pipeline script. So it is going to generate the pipeline script. If I mention properly this address and others, then what is your duty? Just copy it and you just create your own code. Back to CICD, configure. Within this, Groovy code is here. You have to use your code, but before that you have to maintain the structure, that is pipeline bracket. Okay, I am just showing you how to generate the code. So no need to memorize everything. If you want to build these Docker options, okay, you can generate it. But this is very simple, sh and then your known command. Okay, GitHub purpose also you can utilize. Suppose if I use this one, copy back to if I am going to use syntax pipeline, I am just using git and I mention my repository URL, this one. Actually webhook is not there, so it is showing this way, master or main or anything, and then generate pipeline script. So it is going to generate the pipeline script. You have to copy and you have to paste there. Okay, this is the way. So if you want to test it, you just create one Jenkins machine, your GitHub, webhook connectivity, Jenkins to Docker Hub should be there. Okay, Ansible is not required. GitHub, Jenkins and Docker Hub. Docker Hub is there because in our Jenkins machine, what is our target? Our target is pulling the code from GitHub, then build the image in Jenkins machine, then push the image to Docker Hub, and then you can create the container. So in your Jenkins machine, you may install Jenkins plus Git plus Docker. Okay, and in Jenkins machine from command line you can check Docker images and Docker PS, because container also going to create here only in the same machine. So what are the stages? Pulling the code from GitHub, next generate the image, that is build the image, next retag, log into Docker Hub, push the image to Docker Hub and create the container. That is through declarative pipeline. Okay, declarative pipeline, again two types. So total pipeline oriented we will discuss interview question time, what are the different pipelines and advantage disadvantage. But you please go through this. I am sending one video. Just create your webhook is your GitHub is ready, your Jenkins machine is ready, your Docker Hub account also ready. Just create webhook to webhook connectivity between GitHub and Jenkins. Then this Git, this portion is going to show you no error. Then you generate the code and write here. How to write? Little bit take the help from here. That is, we have to mention pipeline agent, any environment here, any environment variable you can mention. Otherwise, environment is not mandatory. You can remove this. Just start at stages and pull code. First, you just execute only this line. Then you add this line. Once this line success, then you add this line. In my video, I show you one by one. Okay, first I add only this first line, second line that is only echo, third line only echo. So echo portion is going to show the, that is print it, display it. Then I am going to start one by one adding this git URL. Yes, it is fetching. In your Jenkins machine, if you move to Jenkins home folder locations, you will find that your Docker file, your Python file, your requirement is available here. Once it is available, next stage is build the image. So echo portion already there, you just add one more command, the second line, docker build -t your account and image :latest, or you can use build number wise it is going to create. So this way, first you check the documentations, the video, and then you try it. And when you try it, Jenkins, only one machine is required in EC2. and before Jenkins, your GitHub repository, after Jenkins, your Docker hub. Okay, because Docker container is going to create on the Jenkins machine only. Fine. So please, first you go through this two, I'm sending these two documentations plus complete declarative documentations. What is declarative? Plus the complete video. Okay, this is discussion options. Another one is complete video is there, all the steps. So check it and try it. Because industry, see, when you are going to face the company interview, maybe that company is going to use CICD through Jenkins or Kubernetes through. If it is Kubernetes through, they are not going to ask any question from Jenkins. Maybe one or two just nominal question. But if they are going to continue other than Kubernetes, other development, web-based and others, then they should be use Jenkins. If it is Kubernetes, they are going to use GitHub Action, not Jenkins. But Jenkins declarative, if it is clear to you, GitHub Action also more or less same type. And they are not going to use Ansible as a CD tool. They are going to use Argo CD. Okay. So tomorrow onwards we are going to start Kubernetes. You please go through this Jenkins related these options. And Saturday, Sunday, try it. Okay. By that time you just go through little bit of documentation and others. Saturday, Sunday, try it. From tomorrow when I start Kubernetes, immediate complete the Kubernetes practical. Tomorrow architecture of Kubernetes and Kubernetes installation in single node, that is which is best practice for development and test, not for production. Next day production purpose. Okay. Shubhrata, Samantha, Prince, Gaurav. Samantha, your health is okay?
Yes, sir. I'm better than yesterday.
Okay, okay,
Thanks.
okay. So please go through this, okay, and try it. First you clear your concept. If there are any doubts, anything, clear it, then go for the practical. And that is best option Saturday, Sunday. Before that, go through the documentation, clear your concept. And tomorrow we are going to start Kubernetes. Please join proper time. Okay. Okay, bye.
सर मेरा डॉकर अब काम नहीं कर रहा है सर
डॉक्टर आप काम नहीं कर रहे हैं तो डॉक्टर आपको
ये
बोलो.